Welcome back to the channel, guys. Listen, Hell's banner has just been confirmed to be next. Let me tell you why this is bad. Because I'm just not realizing this. Right now in Global, two of the most powerful characters are potentially going to run back to back. I say potentially because they could very well mess up the rotation again, which could be good or bad depending on who you're talking to. But for right now, Hera is guaranteed to be the next character after Hell's banner. So that's what we're going to focus on right now. Then later, we'll talk about some situations that can potentially put some players in a bad spot. Let's get into it. Before we move on though, I've been gathering information on the current state of the Aether Gazer community for the past couple days or so. I've actually seen a lot of people's accounts, everything from free-to-play players to mega whales. So I just want to take some time out to thank everyone that has helped me with this video. I've had some very interesting conversations, met some very cool people, so thank you guys for the assistance. Don't worry, I'm not going to expose anybody, but I do have a good idea on where everyone is at during this stage of the game, which helped me structure this video the way I structured it. So I very much appreciate that. I'll have some links down below as always to some of these communities, but special shout outs to Luna and Cozy Corner. Special shout outs to Void. They're actually celebrating their 2nd anniversary. Y'all already know what it is, but anyways, let's look at some calculations real quick to see exactly what we're dealing with. This patch will be Hell first, then Hera. This is confirmed. At the bare minimum, if you only want Hera, you will need to have 14,000 crystals. Now that's not bad, but if you're unlucky, you might just need to hit hard pity at 28,000 crystals. That's for one character. A lot of people already know this, but I want to put into perspective for everybody. The majority of the people I've been talking to has already been saving. Most people I've seen has at least 20,000 crystals saved up. This is very good. If you have 20,000 crystals saved up, you're in a good spot. By the time Hera gets here, you will definitely be able to guarantee her. Now, for the people who wants both Hell and Hera, at the bare minimum, which means you only need to go to soft pity for both characters, you will need 28,000. We all know this is a gacha game though, so at maximum, you will need 56,000 crystals, okay? The only people I've seen with 50,000 crystals or more has either been straight whales or low spenders who have barely been pulling on the banners. They might have Tsukiyomi and a couple standard banner characters, but majority of people I've seen with 50,000, they've been putting in some money. So you're gonna need anywhere in between 28 and 56,000 crystals for both Hell and Hera. Okay, but what if you want it all? You want Hell, you want Hera, and you want Hades. What is this gonna cost you? This is assuming Hades is coming right after this whole patch, which is very likely to happen, and the main reason I made this video. For 3 characters back to back during this 35-day period, plus however many days Hades patch will be, at the bare minimum, you will need 42,000 crystals. That's not too bad if you've been saving. Not everyone has been saving though, and that's extremely lucky. That's the best situation you can be in. The worst situation though, where you have to hard pity each character, 84,000 crystals. I don't think I've seen anyone with 80,000 on them. That's a lot right there. We do have to remember though that this is Aether Gazer. You can actually get lucky in this game. Matter of fact, I don't think I've played a gacha game where I've gotten as lucky as I have in Aether Gazer. That's one of the reasons I like this game, because getting characters early is not as rare in Aether Gazer as it is in other gacha games. Am I wrong? Tell me if I'm tripping in the comments. I honestly think Aether Gazer has some of the best rates on the market right now. Alright guys, I think that is all I wanted to clarify. I just wanted to put in perspective how many crystals you might need depending on the type of player you are. For anyone that hasn't been saving, I would definitely advise you to start grinding right now all the way to Hera's banner. There's going to be a new event, so there is hope. Just because you don't have that many crystals does not mean you can't get lucky. If you have around 20k, 30k crystals, I think you're in a good spot. But again, just be cautious on how many crystals you might need, especially if you want Hades, because Hades may very well be after Hera. That's not confirmed, but it is a high possibility. And I would hate for people to miss out on one of the most busted duos in the game. There will be a difficulty spike coming soon, which is another reason that I made this video, because personally, I got hard stuck for weeks when the actual hard content came around. Ask some CN players what happened when we had that content drop. It was rough for a while, especially for free to play, so I just wanted to warn people, especially now that the banners are all jacked up. Anyways, that's the video guys. I will be talking about Hell, Hera, and Hades very soon, so stay tuned for all that. It's your pixelated homie. Hope y'all have a good day. I'll catch you in the next one.